Last night's UFC was shit. All 10 viewers probably agree, because if you're watching this video, the odds are you care about MMA a little bit too much. Because otherwise, why have you watched Guru? You've watched Bedtime, you've watched the other ones, and now you've come to S&J MMA, i.e. the bottom of the barrel. We're when like a crack addict has ran out of drugs and has to do like a spin ball or whatever it's called when they're doing crack and heroin at the same time. You really feeding him for shit.
We're the roach of the cigarette.
That's right. And we're here to
But I
exploit
think personally, that's the best part. You know what I mean? It's the underground artists. That's where it really shines through. That's where the passion is. You know, they're doing it for the money. We're doing it for the passion.
where your
Okay.
throat starts burning when you take it. S&J. That shit. Ooh.
The exact noise that Tom Aspinall was making when he was poked in the eyes yesterday is Cyril Gorn.
Don't know
Okay.
why you're fucking booing me, lads. Alright, let's have a look at this card. Let's just go from bottom to top, to be honest. We'll spin through this, because, let's be honest, this was shit. This was shit. This might be the worst fight I've ever seen. Hamdi Al-Wahab versus Chris Barnett.
I think the perfect way to describe this fight is that Chris Barnett had his Hamdi Al Hawab versus Chris Barnett's out halfway through the fight. Would you not agree?
I was waiting for your, like, ass-related pun. I just didn't know what it was.
That was a pretty good one, right? Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
The only sad thing
Can I
about
just
this
talk about?
fight is
Can I
that
just talk about? Can I just talk about? I want you to go back in that video. I was doing quite well in predictions until I stopped doing quite well in predictions, and then we got them all wrong.
My predictions were terrible. Do you know, there's one prediction I'm just going to skip past this, because the only thing we really saw was Chris Barnett's ass. Can we just say, I love Chris Barnett, or I loved him, cut him now. It's done. We're done with him. You can honestly cut Hamdi Al-Wahab for not finishing as well. Let's be real.
No, feed Hamdi Al Hawab to Volta Walker, bro. I want to see him lose his heel. Did you see that in the post-fight presser, Volta Walker called Chris Barnett the chocolate man?
No. How would Hamdi get a fight against fucking... Volta's probably going to fight a ranked opponent next.
No, because Volta called out Hamdi Al Hawab. He said, "Who's that fat guy who was on the card earlier?" Because Volta Walker is 26 years old, so he actually needs to be built up.
Yeah, I guess he can just destroy bumps. Who is it he lost to? He lost in his first fight, didn't he? Lost first fight.
Lucas Bursky, the worst fighter ever.
Yeah, that's crazy. He wins that if they do that again today. This fight, I thought I had Delgado winning.
I thought Delgado won,
but I thought it was a really close fight. I mean, the first round was great. Realistically, I mean, Nathaniel Wood had a little bit. He kind of just walked him down. He really. This was like a very crafty vet fight for Nathaniel Wood, and he's only 32. So 20 now. 32,
yeah,
right?
It's a prospect.
He's
you know,
he's a
young 32-year-old.
He's not anymore. He changed his name. It's something else now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I didn't really listen to what it was though. So
yeah, they said it on the commentary booth. Anyway, let's move that. Unfortunately, what was his name? The Vanilla Gorilla. Was that it?
Yeah, Louis Sutherland, the Vanilla Gorilla. Rest in peace, eh?
I don't know what it was about him, right? I knew he was going to lose. I put Volta Walker to lose on the video. I put Volta Walker to lose on my prediction sheet. And then he walked out and I kind of had a feeling about him. I was like, ooh. I don't know what it was. They were telling me about, like, oh, this guy heel hooked Tom Aspinall, the one in this corner. Not Louis, obviously. You can tell that he's never done a sub.
Yeah.
But...
yeah, I was going to say, geez.
Yeah, even when he rolled with it, I was like, oh, maybe he'll get out. I saw Volta roll the sub. I was like, Louis Sutherland rolled, tapped immediately. I was like, okay. All right. It's over.
Yeah, it was not the best prediction that Louis Sutherland to win.
Anyway, the first good fight on the card, Ludovic Klein versus Mateusz Szarabewski. This was good. Goated.
I thought Nathaniel Wood versus Jose Delgado was fight of the night, personally.
Seriously.
You didn't watch that fight, did you?
Yeah, of course I did. They both got knocked down in round 1. Then Nathaniel Wood lost round 2, but kind of walked him down. And then, yeah.
That was a great fight.
Really?
Yeah, they both got knocked down. He got knocked down with a spinning elbow.
That was a good round.
Yeah, I guess. Well, whatever.
Anyway,
I thought this was actually the fight of the night. No, I thought this was the fight of the night, but I thought the other one was a good fight. You know?
I thought this was a good fight. I'll give you that. I thought this was a good fight. We'll get on to my fight of the night. We'll get on to that. Okay?
Umar versus Bautista. That was
Yeah.
not that great. That was a terrible third round.
Do you think I was going to give that to Umar Bautista? Bro, that fight was boring.
What are you giving fight of the night then?
We'll get round to it. We'll get
Oh
round
my
to
god.
it.
Do not performative mail your ass on this channel, okay? Not on this channel.
I thought Ludovic Klein looked great. I had him winning this. I had him winning this fight beforehand, and I thought his striking looked great. Then in the third round, I saw my life flash before my eyes when he just suddenly stopped fighting, and I thought he was gonna die. I just saw the guy fucking turn into like a piece of bread, somehow, and then somehow he still hurt Rebecca more than he got hurt himself, and a ref still gave him a 10-8. I don't know what he was talking about, but I thought this fight was very good.
I thought this was an incredible fight, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. I didn't think that round was a 10-8, yeah, for sure. But Ludovic Klein did like break his entire foot and then somehow win a fight, which is crazy, realistically. I mean, like the pain tolerance you have to like be to be underneath someone and genuinely like still win a fight while your leg is the wrong way round is a mental. Yeah, I mean that person like
up and started
do you know what's
swinging
crazy?
again.
All this shows to me is how useless heavyweights are. Because I watched a man, okay, with literally one leg win a fight, and then I watched another man. I watched 4 different men slightly get their heel like in a slight amount of pain, bro. There is no way. Oh,
do you know what I'll say? Do you know what I'll say though? 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 If Rebecca stood up, it would have just ended. Like, as much as Ludovic Klein did finish, like, the fight, and don't get me wrong, fucking tough as nails, I wouldn't have done that shit. I would have fucking tapped. I would have tapped round 1 to Rebecca, like, as we walked out.
That's actually so true. Yeah, if he stood up, the fight just is over.
But if he stood up, it would have ended. Like, he just didn't realise his leg had broke, okay? This was less on Ludovic Klein being tough and more on Rebecca not realising his leg was broke. All he had to do was stand up, but obviously, once again...
I don't know. I bet you if he stood up, it would have, like, I think he would have fought on. I think he, like, could have got away with it. I don't know. Yeah, but he might have just hopped on one leg.
Broke. Yes, he would have hopped on one leg and the fight would have been stopped by the ref.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
The ref's going to go, be tough in there, son. Unless it's Jason Herzog, apparently, because he fucking really wanted Tom to continue.
You don't know that.
Just tell the ref to shut the fuck up and start talking to him. Stop talking to Tom!
You see what Dana White said about Tom Aspinall? You see what Dana White said about Tom Aspinall?
Yeah, he didn't want to continue, man.
Yeah, he's looking for the easy way out. He's spitting, bro. He's spitting. Tom was looking for the easy way out.
Alright, we'll get to that. This was one of the best knockouts I've ever seen, and I had Hapcrast on my parlay. So, it hurt, but fuck me, it fucking blew me away. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I just need to know that I was watching this at home, and my stream lagged. Not on my UFC legal stream, but I was watching it on maybe the internet cat or something. I don't know.
The first like 2 minutes.
Then what happened is that Salkild was standing up, and Hapcrast was standing up, and then we came back, and Hapcrast was dead, and it was a bit strange to me because I wasn't really quite sure how that happened.
Yeah, I understand that from your perspective, because it wasn't the most live fight right up until the knockout. I think that's what the craziest part about it was. I think the saddest bit was that Hapcrast actually had the hand blocking his head and then pulled it away last second.
Yeah, did you know his family owns a bakery?
Yeah, I did hear that right before he got his face smashed into the canvas as well. His family owns a bakery. Bang! Bang!
Everyone's calling like Quinlan Salkild like, oh, he should make his nickname the Baker's Boy or something. It's like, no, his family doesn't. Hapcrast's family own a bakery.
Why the fuck would Salkild
like,
name himself after one fight?
Because they think that commentary's about him, but everyone's wrong. It's not. Yeah, it's about Hapcrast.
Right, do you know what it was? Right, as soon as they started telling me that Hapcrast was in the UFC before Salkild stepped in a gym, I knew it was over for Hapcrast. I knew it was over.
Yeah, because
I saw him piecing
you
up
have like a
Salkild,
crazy skill level.
All right, well that means that you're fighting against someone who is born to do this shit, which is Quinton.
Yeah,
Salkild.
he's just a prodigy.
Yeah, unlucky. Hapcrast,
yeah,
he's just
that
like,
is so true.
He's
you know,
just like me, you, or one of the 10 viewers watching it. Salkild, he's a different beast. He's a different level.
Whoa, other way around, my friend. If you're watching this channel, you're a hardcore and you were built to fight. Okay.
The S&J. Alright, Rakic versus Azamat Murkazakhanov. This fight
Yeah.
was a banger. Okay, I'll be honest. No, it fucking
Oh, I've
wasn't.
just.
But the
You're so
knockout was
unfunny. Can I
crazy.
tell you right now? Can I tell you right now? Before we go anywhere, can I just say you're so unfunny? You're
Oh,
so unfunny.
oh,
You're so unfunny.
all right.
Saying that Volkov versus Almeida is the fight of the night is not funny. Like that's like such an
Why do you think I'm
unfunny thing
like?
to do.
Do you know what's funny? It wasn't actually gonna be my fight of the night, but when I saw it when I clicked on this, I was actually gonna jokingly say it was fight of the night, which is funny. Well, it's not actually because now I feel called out a little bit. But I wasn't actually gonna give that as my main fight of the night, but I was jokingly gonna give it fight of the night. So good luck prediction there, you little rats boy.
You
Little
little
rat
bastard,
boy,
you little bastard.
you little bastard. You little... Bro threw 4 strikes. I knew he was fucking losing this fight because they were licking Rakic the whole time. I remember them like chatting about how good Rakic looked, like his actual physique compared to Mirzakhanov. They talk about Mirzakhanov like he looked like some pig or something. I remember being there, being like, "Wow, that's really mean." Like because Mirzakhanov was going to watch that fight back. Like realistically, he's going to watch the fight back. Probably with Russian.
I know, yeah, they were really
so he
flaming
might miss it,
Mirzakhanov, weren't they?
but they were like, "Oh man, look at the difference between these two guys. Rakic's a physical specimen, and Mirzakhanov, well, just look at him. Just look at him, man.
Yeah.
Porky little.
Bit of hate there, bit of hate there.
Porky
But it's
pig.
alright, it's alright. Mirzakhanov jabbed him to death, so who cares? Yeah, porky pig.
Porky piggy. Hit him with that DDT on Robert Whittaker style fucking knockout. That fucking
Yeah.
the same one that fucking that guy did Reyes.
Ryan Spann versus Dominic Reyes.
Yeah, I'm glad you remembered that because yeah, poor Ryan Spann. Where's he nowadays? Anyway, my fight of the night: Alexander Volkov versus J. Elton Almeida. I'm gonna be honest. Almeida actually got robbed in this fight. I know everyone
I think that sets a cool precedent, though. I think it sets a cool precedent as to where the more damage off bottom gives you the win.
Well, I agree. Don't get me wrong. I agree. I do think he got robbed, though. Everyone's talking about.
If they keep doing it like, if they keep scoring it like that, that's good.
When did control
Now,
matter
let's
at
keep
all?
it that way.
I mean, do you know what it is, right? Control matters for everyone bar Jalton Almeida because everyone hates this guy. How are you a heavyweight with no finishing ability? How do you do that? Just hit people.
No, I know.
What I don't get is he actually has the ability to finish people. Like, realistically, if he wanted to, he could just throw strikes. He just doesn't want to. That's what I don't get. It's not like he probably might have pillow fists anyway. Why are you not throwing strikes, man? Is Volkov on bottom?
I know.
It was funny when Volkov was throwing up a triangle in round 3. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That's hilarious, yeah, when you start trying to shoot for submissions, man. Funniest guy, you know.
Oh, wait, let me just say this. Let me just say this. Like and subscribe. I was meant to say this at the start of the video. No one's made it this far, so it's fucking really useless now. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe. I was realising this yesterday. We only had 28 subscribers, and I can't be arsed making
we need more
fucking fake accounts to subscribe to my own channel with, to be honest.
We have six subscribers.
Yeah, I know. We've only got like 3. That's my mum.
Oh man.
My mum and her fake accounts. Anyway.
Yeah, I'll subscribe to her as well.
Anyway, here's the actual interesting fights now, ladies and gentlemen. Umnar Nurmagomedov versus Mario Bautista. This fight was kind of bad. I can't even lie, bar the knockdown. But let me tell you something. I thought I saw Umar get put into the shadow realm for like half a second. Like, I genuinely thought he was dead.
Same. I thought he was gone. I mean, I'm literally rewatching a gif of him getting like drops right now, and I can't lie to you. It's actually mental that he survived that. He's got a crazy chin on him, you know, but he also doesn't. He's got that Gamrot chin where he gets knocked down all the time but never gets knocked out.
Yeah, same shit as Yuri as well. I think he's lucky that it hit him on the chest first, because I think the main impact went to the top of his chest into the bottom of his chin, rather than the whole thing smashing into his face. Because I think if that knee hits him in the face, he probably gets put out cold. Like, so that was a nasty
probably.
knee. That's a nasty line by me. Anyway.
Yeah. Other than that, Umar is not beating Marabi.
My fight of the night.
I knew you were going to say this.
Versus Mackenzie Dern. I don't want to hear it. Look at the striking numbers on this fight.
Let's go back to what I was saying. I'm done with your performative male takes on this channel, bro.
I'm actually drinking matcha while we record this right now.
I thought it was an okay fight. I fell asleep midway through. I had to be woken up.
Very got hit with that alcohol ban. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I was watching Liverpool at the same time as this one. Nah, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
For all my viewers out there, I was 100% dialed in on this fight. It was still my fight of the night. I thought they were both going at it. I think anyone with a brain knew that if this fight was slightly close, Mackenzie Dern was going to win. I don't know if they paid off the refs. I just know that the judges, but I know that all three of them didn't want Werner Jandiroba to win. That's all I know.
Do you know what's crazy? Abu Dhabi is the only place where you could sanction a male versus female fight. You know.
Yeah. Bro, Mackenzie Dern's hotter than being called.
The most cancelable joke I've thrown up on this channel. You know.
Third most in the last
That's a double header. That's a double header. That's a double header, you know.
You made in the last 2 videos. Third most, okay? Anyway, though. Mackenzie Dern does not like a woman, let's be real. She doesn't like a man.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. She looks a bit like a pterodactyl. Do you ever feel that way?
No, but I know Werner Jandiroba gets me going in a special way. It's the way she looks. She can look at me and my deer at the same time, bro. It gets me going.
That's so true, bro. Werner Jandiroba. I can't even hate, bro. He does get me going.
Anyway, now the one that everyone actually cares about. Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gahn. I don't know.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about this fight like Cyril's beating his ass. He stopped a takedown with an eye poke, and then he poked Tom in the eye to end the fight. I thought it was a
I'll be honest with you.
first round. I thought Gahn looked a bit better. I thought Gahn was winning it, kind of. I don't know why Tom was doing that weird spinning shit. He had that one spinning back kick. I was like, what the fuck was that?
And then he just did a twirl in the octagon like a ballerina.
Yeah,
that's the difference, bro. Tom thinks it's like a dance. Cyril Gahn was in there for a war, okay? If Cyril Gahn had been eye poked, I don't think he would have quit. That's not a bad take. That's not a bad take.
Well, yeah, because you probably would have known that it was his last ever chance at a fight in the top.
That's not even a bad take.
What does that even mean? It could have been like a limp eye poke.
That's not even a bad take. You know, Cyril Gahn cheats in every single one of his fights. Back of the head shots, eye pokes, groin shots.
I know,
He's the most annoying fighter on the roster.
The first like 3 seconds that he boots John Jones in the balls as well, to be fair to him.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
He kicks Jones in the balls. Bro, my heart, when this fight started, my heart was beating out my chest on like a level that I've not experienced in a while. I felt like I had diabetes and I'd just eaten like a fucking gallon of sugar. My heart was.
That's actually me every Merab fight. That is me literally every Merab fight.
It was going fast. It was a little bit like a Michael Chandler fight for me. I might get one more of those left in my life, but probably won't.
One Michael Chandler win.
I hope he fights McGregor again, but then the problem is, right, McGregor's glowing now, you know? You see him walking into that club, he's looking all happy.
Oh no, I saw, bro.
You know, it's crazy what...
he's healed.
It's crazy what surviving rape allegations can do to a man.
It's crazy what getting sober can do to a man. Some people it saves them, and some people it just, some people it just makes them worse, eh?
I reckon he didn't even remember that he did that crazy stuff. Crazy.
Yeah, that was a different him.
That was a different McGregor.
That was a Green Goblin mask. Yeah.
Anyway, lady though, by the way. Can I just say, I don't know why anyone backs Connor in that situation.
Yeah, that is crazy, you know. That guy's actually that is crazy. It can't even be that fun either. Like the best part is when they're enjoying it
like
too,
and subscribe. Thanks for watching S&J MMA, ladies and gentlemen. You didn't watch it really. No one made it this far. I did. Have a nice night.
Don't worry, this will be muted. I will be here muted in the background, bro. Don't worry. This will be muted in my second tab.
Let's go.